Welcome to Freedom Press, your home for hard-hitting truth and unfiltered takes on the stories that matter. Today, we're diving into a Wall Street roller coaster that's got everyone talking, a massive stock market surge, a killer Treasury auction, and a Trump tariff twist that's shutting down the naysayers. Buckle up, this one's a wild ride. On Wednesday, Wall Street didn't just bounce back, it roared. The Dow skyrocketed 5.9%. The S&P 500 jumped 7.3%, and the Nasdaq? A jaw-dropping 8.9% gain. That's not just a rally, that's a rebellion against last week's doom and gloom headlines. Let's rewind. For days, the markets were in freefall. Bond yields spiked, 60 basis points in just 4 days, the biggest jump since 2008. Why? Trump's trade agenda. Critics screamed that foreign investors, think China, Japan, would ditch U.S. assets faster than you can say tariff war. Enter the hero of the hour, a $39 billion 10-year Treasury auction. This wasn't just good, it was a blowout. The bonds sold at a yield of 4.435%, lower than expected. Analysts called it every strong. Investors couldn't get enough. Here's the kicker. Foreign buyers, those indirect bidders Wall Street watches like hawks, snagged 88% of their allocation. That's way above average. So much for the Sell America panic. And then came the Trump card. The president announced a 90-day pause on tariff hikes for countries not hitting back at the U.S. The baseline 10% tariff stays. But this pause? It's a signal. America's still open for business. For days, the talking heads warned of a financial crisis. Foreign creditors will flee, they cried. A liquidity crunch is coming. Wrong. Wednesday proved the skeptics don't get it. America's still the king of capital markets. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent kept it cool on Fox Business. Some big players took losses, he said. They're deleveraging, but this isn't systemic. Turns out, he was right on the money. Post-auction, Treasury prices shot up, yields dropped, and stocks, they went ballistic. Investors saw the risk fading and jumped back in. Confidence restored. Now let's not forget Tuesday's stumble. A weak 3-year Treasury auction had everyone spooked. Analysts whispered about a demand strike. Some even floated Fed intervention. Wednesday shut that noise down fast. This isn't just about numbers, it's about trust. The world still bets on U.S. debt, even with tariffs, inflation, and deficits in the mix. That's a win for American strength. And let's be real, Trump's trade push isn't chaos, it's strategy. Protecting American jobs, flexing muscle on the global stage. It's working. The markets just proved it. This tariff pause isn't surrender, it's a recalibration. A 90-day breather gives allies a chance to play nice while keeping the pressure on. Smart move. Wall Street went from panic mode to party mode in 24 hours. That's not luck, that's resilience, and it's got the bears scrambling for excuses. Eyes are now on Thursday's 30-year Treasury auction. Will the momentum hold? After Wednesday's win, the smart money's betting yes. So, was this a near-miss financial crisis? Nope. Just a stress test America aced. The doomsayers got it wrong, again. Here's the bottom line. Foreign investors didn't flee, they doubled down. Wall Street didn't crash, it soared. And Trump's trade game, it's paying off. That's the story the mainstream won't tell you. In a world of trade wars and uncertainty, Wednesday showed us something big. America's economic backbone is tougher than the critics think, and that's worth celebrating. If you're loving this kind of no BS breakdown, stick with Freedom Press. We're here to cut through the spin and give you the facts, every single time. That's it for today, Patriots. Smash that like button if you're fired up about this market comeback. Subscribe to Freedom Press for more, and drop a comment. Did Trump's tariff pause surprise you? Let's talk about it. See you next time.